The first thing that struck me upon entering the hospital grounds was the number of people that were lined up waiting for medical care.
The hospital was so different than the hospital I was used to working in. You know, for a time there, I thought I might not be able to function.
I was looking at the mothers and the children. Everyone seemed to have an emptiness and a need. I could see the poverty everywhere I looked.
In general, the hospital is by our standards very dirty. No one back home would want to come and stay in this hospital. It's far below our standards as far as sterility and cleanliness. The operating room doesn't have the equipment that we have back home.
We operated with windows open, which is unheard of in the United States.
It was against everything that I'd ever been involved with, and I had a hard time accepting that environment.
Patients, when they come to be treated, needed to bring their own sheets. They were not fed here at the hospital. The cafeteria is non-existent. There's just not enough resources to buy different equipment between patients.
Alcohol wipes, sterilization things, sheets for the beds. It was just completely different than what I was used to.
And it was a very humbling experience that the people here work like I worked every day. It wasn't exceptional for them. Every day they function in that environment.
But generally the people here that take care of patients are very caring about the patients, and they are pretty well trained, and they've seen a lot of stuff, and they've taken care of a lot of people.
The patients that we saw, you could see the desperation in their eyes. You could see the need, and you could see the hope that they had in us.
And between the buildings, you'll see chickens and goats, and they're out there roaming about. And everyone just wonders what it is they're doing out there, but that's their supper.
The families of the patients cooked for them out in the lawn around the hospital buildings inside the hospital compound.
They largely have to take care of the patients. They don't change bandages. The nursing staff here doesn't usually change bandages. The patients have to buy all that in a local store and bring it.
You improvised a lot while we were in there. We had to look for some things and reuse some things that normally we throw away.
When I returned home and I would turn on a faucet or turn on a light switch, I was much more appreciative of the way I lived and much more aware of the way people live in other parts of the world.
I'll open a locker where my shoes might be kept, and there's a chicken in there. So it's a little shocking to us Americans to see a hospital like this.
The biggest need for the people that were at the hospital was love and compassion in their time of need.
I was a patient myself only 3 months ago in a hospital, and the whole time I was thinking about how we have it so luxuriously compared to Uganda.
A man came in with a dental abscess. He proceeded to pass out right outside our clinic, and took the patient to the operating room. I did a tracheostomy on him. Well, that's the first tracheostomy they'd ever had in that hospital. So all the surgeons were coming around in awe that someone actually had a tube coming out their neck. They had heard of tracheostomies, of course, but they had never seen one done.
You know, they were coming to us seeking medical attention, had very valid medical issues, and to be able to love on them, treat them with compassion, treat them with respect were some of the things that they needed in addition to the basic medical issue that they were there hoping to get resolved.
Everything in my heart reaches out for these people. They need so much. And any little bit that we can give them as Americans is very, very important. The medical aid, the financial aid, these people need help.
I have been blessed in so many ways to be a part of this Ugandan mission, to work in the hospitals beside those people and to take care of those children.
This experience for me has been life-changing.
My life is so much richer for having come here.
I'm not the same. This has been incredible.
It will not be my last time to come.
My take on all this would be to share with people, just to share what you have been blessed with. I'm not saying everybody needs to come to Uganda or could come to Uganda.
But everybody that helps with this mission is a part of this team also.